What do we want?
Public housing.
And when do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Public housing.
And when do we want it?
Now.
Bríd Smith TD. Thanks, Tina. I'm going to be very brief because Tina described very well what's going on in this area. But just to say, this is a real feature of a modern system that has run out of, I suppose, opportunities to actually manufacture and produce something meaningful and useful, but instead relies on the buying and selling of property and speculation on property to generate an economy. And we saw what happened when the Celtic Tiger collapsed, when that's the sort of economy they built for us. We are going to head for the same massive collapse within a few years if we allow this to continue. And it has all been done in the name of the greed of a few. Last week we went on a walk around the inner city, around the canal and docks area in the north inner city, where NAMA has sold off chunks of land to developers like Johnny Rowan, like Richie Barrett, developers like the one here, who we the people bailed out when the crash happened. They were borrowed up to their ghoulies for billions and billions of euro. We the people bailed them out. We paid for it with the education service, with cuts to education, to special needs assistance. We paid for it with cuts to our health service, with the loss of hospital beds. We paid for it with cuts to spending on public amenities and social housing. And now they want to buy it back at a song, build luxury apartments and sell them for a fortune. Well, I think it's about time we had an uprising in this area and we brought people power onto the agenda. We gather all the campaigns under one umbrella. We march and we shout and we scream. We make this an election issue and we say no more. We're holding on to public land for public housing, for public need, and this is a community we want to save. So I think we should get behind the ideas that Tina's putting out and have a movement of people power in Dublin 8 and in the inner city that totally rejects what the developers and the city council, by the way, are doing. Because the city council planners are public employees who are given permission to these greedy developers to destroy our area, so we do have to stand up to them. Finally, just to say, if anyone wants to join us afterwards, we're going leafleting up Clocker Road for the protest on the 1st of December, because it is about bringing people power back onto the agenda and making sure that public land is used for public housing, that we end this sort of a regime that says that it's okay for people to suffer, for families to linger in hotels and hostels and in homelessness for years and years on end, as long as the market thrives. That cannot be acceptable anymore, and we need feet on the street to make that message clear. Thanks very much for coming along, and talk to you all later.